In an age when cars defined the American dream, one man's dreams defined the cars.
I offer you the car of tomorrow.
Harley, what is it?
This September, the greatest car designer who ever lived
Once upon a time, I designed the cars that defined an entire era.
is back behind the wheel.
Let's see what the kids got.
Hold on to your hat.
I'm coming home, baby.
Ready for a ghost story?
Coming home, baby, now.
Somebody in here?
I'm coming home now, real soon.
From the director of Top Gun, Crimson Tide, Enemy of the State, and Spy Game.
Any day now, real soon. Coming home, baby, now.
You know I'm praying.
Well, all right.
Everything is gonna be.
From the creators of The Boys of Summer, Keep America Rolling, Overdrive, and The Rendezvous Launch.
It's my most decadent design yet.
Crow,
I'm coming home now, yeah, yeah.
Curves, and the pursuit of American style this September. Harley Earl comes home to the car company where he hung his hat.
You lucky dog.
This September, the legend lives again.
My name is Harley Earl. My name's Harley Earl. My name is Harley Earl. And I've come back to build you a great car.
The Buick Motor Division presents Harley Earl, Tiger Woods,
I see dead people.
the spirit of American style.
Harley Earl was a figure to be reckoned with.
The campaign was based upon Harley Earl, who was a designer back in the 1940s, 1950s, who was the Orson Welles of the car industry.
He was a designer for all of GM, but he was most famously tied to the Buick division.
This was the guy who designed the first tail fin, the first Corvette. He invented the idea of the auto show. He invented the idea of the concept car. He basically created everything we know about the golden age of the automobile.
He created something that nobody else has done in the 20th century and even up to today. He created a reign of styling leadership.
He was part P.T. Barnum, he was part Michelangelo. He was very much the Da Vinci of Detroit.
Ready for a ghost story?
Campaign begins with a spot called Ghost in the Garage.
So it starts off in a spooky, sort of mysterious place with Harley walking through and sort of just giving this little short speech about there was a time when I did all of this, you know. I created an era of American style. We see the classic Buicks.
And like all good ghost stories, this one has a sequel. My name's Harley Earl, and I've come back to build you a great car.
Somebody in here?
It's showtime.
When the garage door is open, you find out it's actually Tiger Woods' personal collection of vehicles, and Harley, you know, sort of sneaking in his garage telling this story.
You know, it helps having Tiger, who's already established as Buick's spokesperson, pass the baton a little bit.
I'm the dead spokesman, he's the live spokesman.
Obviously, Harley was an integral part of making Buick what it is now, and sometimes we forget the past, and I think this is our way of honoring our past.
This car may very well have the spirit of Harley Earl inside the car.
This is not a LeSabre, this was the LeSabre. This is a one-of-a-kind car. There's not two of them in the world. It was built from the ground up by hand. Value, they say, at the time to produce this car was $7 to $8 million back in 1951. Harley Earl, who designed this car and had this vehicle built to his specifications, actually drove this vehicle back and forth to work for quite a few years. It's actually got 51,000 miles on it.
That's my car.
We're looking for someone that could represent this metaphor of Harley Earl.
I mean, we were right down to the wire on who is Harley Earl.
With God, he's got to look like he walked out of the 40s, right? I don't look like I walked out of the 40s, maybe the 60s.
We got a find. I mean, we got really lucky with him.
Once upon a time, I designed the cars that defined an entire era of American style. And cut right, we got.
And we used John Deal as Harley Earl. John's got this sort of an oddly period face in terms of 1940s, 1950 face.
Men like him, women like him, dogs like him.
Action!
What we're doing is really drawing from our rich design past, style past, and bringing it forward.
And one of the things we're really trying to do in that spot particularly is look at the grace and beauty we've always had. Look, it's still here today. There's momentum, it's still going, there's still a lot more to come.
The spirit of American style, the spirit of Buick is going forward.